Welcome to the Oldtimer Centre. Today we have a 2004 BMW 735 Li. It's the long wheelbase and this car is in very good condition. It's got the original BMW alloy wheels and it's got a very nice set of Pirelli tyres. It's certainly good to see that it's got the original wheels because unfortunately over the years some people put big chrome wheels on them and other wheels, and it puts a lot of unnecessary strain on all the suspension components. Personally, I always like to see cars original as well. Looking inside, standard features included navigation. This car's done 137,000 kilometres since it was new. It says that the average fuel consumption is about 14.8 litres per 100 k's, which is pretty impressive around town. Just turn the radio down. So you've got your navigation. You can actually have the navigation screen on the right, or you can have a full screen navigation. It's even got this old style phone system where you can put a SIM card in here. Years ago I used to drive one, and what I did was I put a SIM card in the car, and if I went on a trip I used to divert my mobile to the phone number in the car. You can even press this button, you can dial from here. It certainly looks very nice. This car also has a very good service history to it. It's predominantly been at BMW, and it looks like this car is from the North Shore where it's been most of its life. It's a long wheelbase, as you can see. It's got very low kilometres for a long wheelbase, as most of these have been bought up over the years and used as hire cars or Uber cars. This car is not, it's just been privately owned and it's in particularly good condition. Look at that nice big beautiful back door. For me there's always something very special about long wheelbase cars, whether it's a 7 Series or an S-Class. These are one of my favourite alloy wheels on this model. They're not too big, they're not too small, and they've got a nice amount of spokes. Looking at the number plates, they look like they could have been the original plates from when it was new. I'll press this button, it's got an electric boot. Another good thing with BMW, this is before the days of run flats. It's got a full-size spare, and it doesn't look like it's ever been on the car. It's in immaculate condition. It's got all the tools up in here as well. Just click that button. They're also very reliable. Surprisingly, we've probably spent less money on these BMW 7 Series where it's a 735, 45 or 750. We've spent less money on these cars over the years when we've bought them and sold them than we have on 3 Series and even 5 Series, which is remarkable. I think that these cars were built very well from factory. They were the top of the range. They are a 7 Series, whereas the 3 Series, especially the 4-cylinder models, just didn't get that level of engineering, it would seem. Here's the logbook, and they just didn't put in the time and effort into those cars. Admittedly, this would have cost 3 or 4 times the price when it was new. Yet second-hand, there's not really all that big a difference. So you can see it's been serviced by BMW predominantly, and the last couple of services have been at specialists. The last one was up at Killara on the North Shore there. But it's a beautiful colour combination. Metallic blue, light grey leather interior. It's absolutely stunning with the original wheel. I mean, for me personally, I even like the original lights. The original light has this orange indicator at the top, and there was an option back then to get clear indicators. I think this blue colour with light grey leather interior with these wheels with the original lights just looks fantastic because you've got a nice contrast between the blue and the yellow and the clear, etc. It's very nice indeed. I mean, we do see a lot of these 7 Series, but they've got to be good for us to sell. Unfortunately, a lot of them have well over 200 or even 300,000 kilometres. If you're looking on the net, and you're looking by a year in kilometres, I'd actually suggest maybe taking off, highest kilometres up to 150,000 k's and have a look. I think you'll be surprised. You'll see cars with 300, 400,000 kilometres. So this car has got a very long life ahead of it if it's looked after. So I would suggest getting it to your mechanic every 6 or 12 months for a basic service, and it should be absolutely fine. I've driven the car, it drives beautifully. The gearbox is nice and smooth. I gave it a good drive. Even if you're at speed and you slow down to a stop, it goes back through the gears beautifully. Well, thank you very much for watching our video today. We are the Oldtimer Centre. We're located in Marrickville in Sydney, and we certainly do look forward to hearing from you. Thank you so much for watching.